Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Leo's mid-month Divine Path check-in for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. Do make sure to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. I also want to send a big, heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. And if you feel called to, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It is what keeps the channel alive, and it really helps us get in the algorithm when with the like, shares, and subscribes, and comments also help as well. All right. We're just cutting right to the chase here, aren't we? All right. Please give us a message. Please give us a message for what is on Leo's Divine Path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. And I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. While there may be moments of silence, do pay attention to anything you sense within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we're not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy in a lot of ways. It's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself, so do pay attention to those. All right. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Lover's card, the Page of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Five of Wands. Now, I'm pretty sure the last couple cycles, Leos have gotten the Lover's card. So that must be around you somewhere and has been around you, or at least on your mind for the past couple months, because this message keeps coming in. But this is your divine path. So with the Nine of, why can't I think? With the Nine of Cups, you are moving into a place, I feel like at the beginning of mid-June, you're feeling very content, very satisfied with where you're at. But this is also speaking about the celebration that is about to begin. And I feel like this is kind of what is around the bend for you here in June, July. Is this dream come true? Is their wish fulfillment is approaching? With the Four of Cups, this has kind of been your stance concerning whatever this is. And you've been looking at what you have, and you're like, these three cups are fine and all. Cups being a metaphor, of course. And the divine is coming in and giving you this wish fulfillment here. And then we have the Lover's card. So this would appear to be this gift of love, orchestrated by the divine here. Now, the Lover's card can also speak of a crossroads here. And this is, it does appear that love is tied into your divine path here. But always, we have free will in the matter. And so this is your choice to embark on this divine path. It does feel that this new choice is more in alignment with you. It's something that is going to bring you more harmony in your life. Now, whether this be romance for you or this does feel like kind of a spiritual nature. Now, spiritual does not mean religious, but this feels on a spiritual nature, whatever this is that you're coming into alignment with. And for a lot of you, this is a romantic partner, something you have been yearning for here. There's a connection coming in. We have the Page of Swords, so you are curious about what is around the bend. You're also figuring out new ways to communicate your truth, which may have not communicating your truth or speaking up for yourself in some ways may have derailed some of your confidence in the past when it comes to a relationship. So you're definitely wanting to be able to express yourself and have that truth be received the way that you are wanting it to be received, that is the key, isn't it? Excuse me. Then if I cough or sneeze during the reading, the allergies are kind of bonkers right now, so that is what it is. And we have the Five of Wands. So there is some tension because you are wanting this in. You feel this celebration energy about to emerge here. But before it comes in, there is this tension of this bubble that is about to pop here. This is also training you. There's a certain element of, I feel like, patience necessary for this to come in. And so this is training you in that way to kind of deal with this tension in a new way. All right. Let's get a little bit more information. What would you like to leave Leos with for what is on their divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023? Three cards, please. I think I said leave, but we've only just begun. Oh, man. All right, no more singing, I promise. All right, one more, please. No. One more. Thank you. So we have Svadhyaya, we have the crown chakra, and Parvati. So Svadhyaya is this study into yourself, and really it is self-inquiry. So I definitely feel that this must be part of the package here. Part of this patience is and dealing with this tension. It's going to be aided by doing this self-inquiry, figuring out firsthand who and what you are in relationship to reality and the divine. This is the divine path. It is to discover this firsthand here. So I feel like you're having some level of breakthrough as far as that goes. And this is taking, and we have the crown chakra. So it's the chakra. So this is taking your energy and you're raising your energy to the peak here. And when there is this realization through self-inquiry, this kundalini begins to flow pretty freely and unobstructed here, going straight to the crown. So you are having some level of pretty profound breakthrough moments here in June. We have Parvati. So this is, this is Ganesha's mother here, and this is also the mother goddess. How do they say it? Oh, the consort of Shiva, but this is basically Shiva's wife. She is the goddess of fertility, harmony, and nourishment here. So you are receiving this nourishment from the divine here, something that is harmonious. And is fertile ground for this new love to emerge here. And I feel, and it is a little unclear how these are connected, but this breakthrough is somehow connected to this romance, which I feel like for a lot of you, this is a romance. So there is this connection coming in. And I feel like the timing is going to kind of be impeccable with the timing of this and the timing of that here. The Spirit is wanting you to know this. Please give us 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Leo's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. All right, we have Ganesha. We have Raula. All right. So with Ganesha, like I said, is the remover of obstacles. I don't know if I said that. Maybe I said that. But Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So you have mother and son here helping to remove your obstacles, bringing in more harmony. And the message here is give yourself over to joy and life will flow. So when you're kind of in this lack mindset of like, I wish I had this something else, you're not really giving yourself over to joy in that moment. This is actually a moment of lack when you're like, I wish I had something else. This is a minor moment, but this is lack. And this is a moment where we would not be giving ourselves over to joy because we are lamenting to a certain extent what we don't have. With this breakthrough, though, is changing that. With this breakthrough, you can't help but feel joyous and give yourself over to the joy of this realization and this breakthrough here. So you can feel this energy, this celebration coming into you, but you're like, where's my celebration? And so, but you are performing patience at this time, and through that, you have this breakthrough. And this creates this overflow of joy and bliss. And this energy is what brings in or leaves this energy ripe and fertile for this love to come in here. We have Raula, the fierce planetary deity of the sky here. So I do apologize. You may want to pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can help give you the timing of these things, and you can also utilize this energy to your benefit. It says, comfort the thing. Why can't I read this? Confront the things that scare you the most. Let me read that again. Confront the things that scare you the most here. So there is an element of being alone in life, or growing older alone, or being whatever age you are and not married yet, or whatever these things are. These are all fears. These are subconscious. These are tied to this lack mindset. This is also not joy. When we confront the things that scare us the most, we overcome this fear, and this allows us to give ourselves over to joy. But if we are being controlled by what scares us the most, then we're never going to find joy. We have to confront these things. We have to confront fear. We have to face it. All right. Varasavata. I do apologize. I know I just butchered that name. My apologies. Father of the 5 Buddha families. You are fine just the way that you are. So you're in this and this feels very momentary, but the Spirit is wanting you to know that this, oh, like I wish I had this one. Yes, there is a way to manifest in that way, but what you're kind of doing is what I feel like is like, oh, like I wish I had this thing. I don't have this thing. Oh, like, am I ever going to get this thing? Am I ever going to get this love? This is what you're thinking. Am I going to be alone forever? These are all kind of stemming from fear. And that like you have to muster this into being. Or you have to create this love situation with divine connections, your destiny. We really don't have that much control. We don't have that control over our destiny. That's in the divine's hands. We don't have we have control over the things in between our destiny. We don't have control over our destiny. That's in the hands of the divine. And this is saying you're fine just the way you are. And again, once you set down this this kind of lack, and I do apologize because I can feel some people kind of cringing as I go over this more than once, that you are fine just the way you are. You're not lacking anything. A part of you feels that you are. But it is this part of you, in fact, that is keeping this love from coming in. So this is a good place to remind yourself, I'm fine just the way I am. I don't really need anybody else. Do you want someone else? Sure. Do you want whatever this is that's coming in? Yes, you do. But the Spirit is asking you to find this place within yourself to where you don't need it. You don't need another person. But it would be nice, right? The Spirit is wanting you to kind of be self-sufficient in that way, completely, until it's going to bring this in for you. All right. Please give us, what is it? Please give us, let's do this. Please give us one card. Please give us one card for what is on Leo's divine path for from mid-June to mid-July. One card. All right. All right. 3 modes. And this has Lakshmi and Saraswati, and again Ganesha is showing up. The 3 modes. And I'll just read the back of this. There are 3 modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Through the living, though the living being is imperishable, he is bound in the body by these 3 modes. So there's something that's keeping your energy from rising and having this breakthrough experience. There's something that is having you tethered to this physical reality. But this breakthrough is beyond time and space here. So let's look at what is it that has you bound in this way? Goodness. So goodness or righteousness in the East, they would call righteousness or piety the golden chain of righteousness. Because yes, goodness is great, it's wonderful. These codes of conduct that must be performed. But it's a golden chain. The chain is wonderful, but the person is bound by the chain, bound by this idea of goodness, this idea of piety or righteousness. This has your energy kind of locked a little bit. Passion. So there may be some passionate drives that are kind of fueling the ego, perhaps to a certain extent. This is another way where you are tethered here. And ignorance. Now, everyone is tethered by this to a certain extent. Well, not everyone, but So there's also this natural thing, but there are some things which are you wouldn't think of piety or righteousness as being bondage. But in this case, the Spirit is saying this, and whatever this ego-driven passion is keeping you from your breakthrough, and thus keeping you from this love coming in. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what are the divine energies in and around Leo on their divine path for June of 2023, or mid-June to mid-July. We have the Buddha. Let's do one more, please. And Parvati again. This is real heavy on Parvati and Ganesha. All right. So we have Buddha, the Lord of Compassion. So I'm just hearing, and this is for one or more of you, that exchange your passion for compassion. So, and the blessings that the Buddha is coming in bestowing on you at this time is non-violence, attainment of nirvana. Like I said, you're about to have this big breakthrough here, but you gotta be ready. Detachment from worldly temptations, or you could even say detachment from worldly tethers. Readiness and ability to pass knowledge on to others. So this is, I feel like you're already doing this, passing on knowledge to others, but this is like this storehouse of cosmic knowledge, timeless wisdom, the knowledge of yourself and of reality and of the divine and what those are. And who and what are you in relation to that? This is the realization that is available to you. I would definitely say take advantage of that. We have Parvati, the Queen of Ascetics. And there she is with Ganesha here. So there are 2 Parvati cards here. But I do apologize, but Ganesha is showing up 3 times here. So, and Parvati's blessings are defeat of enemies. So where you may have had some haters or just some healthy competition, you are finding victory over that, victory over obstacles, strength in asceticism. So you're receiving strength in your spiritual practice, in your piety and your righteousness. But it is the clinging to this, or identifying with this righteousness, this piety, that is the tether. And I feel that when you kind of dismount from that and you have this breakthrough, this gives you more strength in your spiritual practice than any piety ever would. Union with spiritually powerful life partner. Let me just read that one more time for you. The blessing that Parvati, who has showed up a couple times, the blessing that Parvati is coming in with is union with a spiritually powerful life partner. So this is also the blessing that the divine, the feminine aspect of the divine, is bringing into your reality, provided you make some space for that. But it is definitely available for you. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. All right, one more, please. right, we have drink gold here. So and the Buddha is wearing, he's wearing yellow, but he looks very golden right now. So drink gold. You may be doing a cleanse or some sort of detox at this time that might be beneficial. It might also aid in this breakthrough, spiritual breakthrough moment that you're having. But I feel like it's like this golden celebration is about to pop off for you in your life. And you're sitting there kind of like, where's my celebration, man? And the divine is handing you this cup and saying, drink this gold. This is pure gold here. It says somewhere there is an energy leak. And you see this pipeline. It has a crack and it is leaking love. So you are leaking your love energy out somewhere. There's a leak in the line. I feel like some of it has to do with some of these tethers to the spiritual or to the physical world, or at least to this ego idea of it. This is definitely almost any time when the ego gets involved, it creates an energy leak. Just the activities of the ego creates an energy leak. So there is this leak taking place for you. It does appear to be kind of coming from the mind here. And because the Spirit is saying, well, once you kind of patch this up, you patch this energy leak up, you're going to have this breakthrough moment and this love comes in for you. So there is some internal, I wouldn't say repair, but an assessment of where your energy is going, because you are losing energy. As above, so below. So things happen in the spirit first, and then they happen in our reality, as above, so below. And it's like this sky. Things happen in the spiritual world, or above the water, and then the reflection of the mountains is like our reality. The mountains are like the spirit world. The mountains in the water are our reality, only a reflection of the spiritual world. And this is kind of what the Spirit is wanting you to look at, not even just in an intellectual way, but with the eyes of whatever's having this breakthrough moment within you here. Because you may be investing too much weight onto the reflection and not enough weight onto the reality of the spirit here. We have the door to the Akashic records. So with this breakthrough moment, you are receiving, like I said, this kind of storehouse of information, knowledge, this Akashic records. The Akashic records holds the information of anything and everything that has ever happened forever. So this is the type of information that will be available to you with this breakthrough. So this is going to give you a big boost in your spirituality, your creativity, your business, your love life, blah, blah. Everything is going to get this level up from this breakthrough moment. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. All right. Gratitude and intuition. That's too many cards. One more, please. All right, we'll take them. It's starting to repeat a little bit, but we gotta have gratitude here. So an attitude of gratitude is what makes the thing tick here. It's what makes the world go round, really. Now, you wouldn't know that by watching the television or anything like that, but it is this attitude of gratitude that makes things come together. It's like a magic elixir that you create by thinking these thoughts of gratitude, and you feel grateful. And this elixir is what sets the energetic conditions for us to live the life that we want to live. Intuition here. So I feel like you are kind of using your intuition to navigate this time. But if you, like I said, what you're about to experience is beyond time and space, almost outside of this world or outside of this reality. It's like you are kind of even beyond the cosmos. You're kind of looking in on the cosmos and on our reality in the world from this vantage point of outside of time and space. This is you looking in on your reality from this point of view. And you are very curious. This is definitely sparking your curiosity as you kind of see it, and you're like, wait a second, I got to get a closer look at this. And you're peeking through the keyhole here, peeking into the door to the Akashic record and being like, whoa, there's a little bit more out here than I thought. They told me there was nothing out here. And you are receiving this wisdom from this. This is this pearl, this gem that you are receiving. All right. I haven't used this deck in a while. All right, this is the Oracle of Rama deck. First, we pick a Divine Guide card, as random as we can. There's only 6 of these, 7. All right. And we have the Divine Guide, Rama's name. So Ram is the hero or the divinity character in the Ramayana. And Rama's name, Ram, is in and of itself a very powerful mantra. It's the holy name. And it is has the number 7 on here. Number 7 is the number of confidence. I definitely feel you kind of leveling up in your confidence as we move into July. But let's get, please give us 2 or 3 messages for what is on Leo's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. 2 or 3 messages, please. There's one. One more, if you will. All right, one more. Come on now. Jeepers, one more. Come on. Pretty please. Thank you. All right. Have prosperity. What was the number? 7? So 7. These all have numbered messages corresponding to the numbers on the guide cards. This is number 7. The mind surrendered to God is fit to lead here. So there's something about this passion where you are trying to lead. And the Spirit is saying it would be in your best interest to allow the divine to make this work for you. As it says, the mind surrendered to God is fit to lead. So this would indicate that the mind not surrendered to the divine is not fit to lead. So this is what the divine is working on you with. We have Heart of the Oracle, number 7. It says, protection by mighty allies is gained here. So you do have some protection. I feel like this is talking about your spirit team, things like this. I feel like you are gaining more protection when you have this breakthrough. But when it says protection by mighty allies is gained, I feel like this mighty ally is you, but from this position. So you, in a lot of ways, you are this mighty ally. And again, this is kind of coming when you realize your relation to the divine. Then we have new beginnings. So an alliance collaborates with your inspiration. So an alliance collaborates with your inspiration. So I feel like this person, this does feel very romantic. For some of you, this may be business or purely a creative endeavor, but I feel like for most of you, this is a romantic type of energy here. This is an alliance. This alliance collaborates with your inspiration. Now, I want you to just pay attention to the way that's worded. An alliance. So this alliance, this connection, not the person per se, but the connection collaborates with your inspiration. So this connection is very much in collaboration with your divine path. Not to say that they're playing a big role in your divine path, but this is someone that this alliance does play a role in your divine path, if that makes sense. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Leos with for what is on their divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Leos. Too many. Nope. No, that's still too many. All right, if those are meant to come out, they will come back out again as they really want to. All right. 2 more cards, please. This Queen of Swords really wants to come out. All right. We have the Lovers, the Devil, the 2 of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the Ace of Swords. So here's that stack of cards that fell down right here. So they're the bottom cards now. All right. All right. All right. So we have the 10 of Wands. So this is speaking about a completion. And what's coming to its completion? This energy here. This kind of lack vibration here. And it feels like it has been a lot of hard work for you to get to this point to where you're like, okay, I'm ready to set this down and kind of surrender to the flow of the universe or the flow of the divine here. You're surrendering to your destiny because you're realizing like, oh, like I have control over a lot in my reality, but I don't have control over my destiny. I can only surrender to my destiny. And this is what you're realizing. You're kind of laying down these burdens of this kind of hard work of keeping this lack mindset going. This requires a lot of energy. This is your energy leak. The ego is not your amigo in this case. The ego is your energy leak. And we have the Lover's card. So the romance is coming in. It does feel like for a lot of you, or this alignment, this harmony is coming in for those of you where this is not romantic. But I feel like wherever the divine is taking you into July, you're just kind of falling in love, either with this person or with your life. You're definitely falling in love with yourself, which I feel like is so important for you. and this breakthrough. Now we have the devil card. So there is this shadow element that is being processed, and I feel like you are releasing it, but you do feel this bound energy, and it is this ego that is bound to the physical world. It can't. The ego can't go where you're destined for. The ego can't see like this. And this is where you're going. So what are you going to do with the ego when you're looking at the world like this? What really happens is your connection with it kind of dissolves a little bit. Now, it never goes away because it is part of our functioning mechanism and wiring of our mind, the physical brain here. So when you come back to reality, or come back to the physical sense of reality, you are still driving the ship that has the ego coordinates in there. So it's still at play. The ego dies 1,000 deaths. The soul never dies. So, and in the past, you may have dealt with some unhealthy relationships, and so you're wanting to navigate the flow of your destiny so that this doesn't take place again. Understandable, but that is gumming up your works. So you are coming off of this rocky ocean and finding footing on solid ground. You are kind of juggling something here, and I feel like it's kind of going back from this soul position and this lack position. It's like this teetering. It's like once you get rid of that, it's like you just skyrocket into this position of the soul. And when you do, you have this breakthrough. You begin to prioritize anything that facilitates that further. Now it already hit you. So this is also kind of a play of the ego, but you are adapting to this change here. And with the Ace of Swords, there is this breakthrough of truth. This is the truth about yourself. This is, in the spiritual world, this spells big success here. So, and you are also having this breakthrough of success with this romantic partner. I feel like this kind of comes in pretty quick. I don't see it dragging. Nobody's dragging their feet on it. And again, there is something about you communicating your truth, kind of being right up front with your truth. You're wanting to get it out there so that you don't get muted later. But you are coming into this harmonious vibe, this coming into connection with this person. Feels like coming home. This breakthrough, though, this is home. And it's like when you have this breakthrough, you're like, oh, it's that feeling of I'm home. I'm done in the best possible way. And there's this celebratory energy around this and this harmony here. I feel like your community is kind of coming out in celebration of your energy, really, is what it is. And on this card, my mom was a florist for many years, and I helped her put together many a stupa, this archway that you get married under. And these people look like they're very much walking down the aisle together. So this is speaking that this is a higher level of a committed relationship. This isn't like a fling, or this isn't somebody you date for a couple months on and off, or it's the real deal, as they say. And with the Hangman, this is a metamorphosis, and this is going to happen real quick for you. And this is asking asking you to surrender to the flow of the divine. Surrender to your destiny. When you surrender to the divine, or to your surrender, it's a surrender that's not surrender, because who are you surrendering to? Especially when you realize your relation to the divine. Who are you surrendering to then? And so you are breaking these old patterns. You're letting go of what is no longer serving you and actually keeping you from having you live the best life possible here. And you are getting this new perspective on these things with this breakthrough. We have the Queen of Wands here. So you are balancing your light and your dark. You're managing these shadow energies. I feel you're putting these shadow energies in their place. As you can see, this cat does not look happy to be right there. You're also kind of saying, like, I want what I want, and you know that you deserve this love here. You realize, I have a lot of love to share with someone. Divine, please bring me that someone. And it's like you've decided, I'm not moving from this position until the divine brings me my love here. So I feel like that kind of stance is what you're kind of setting down and just letting go. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So on another note, I was on a walk the other day, and I just thought to myself, feeling a little tense, and I was like, I'm just going to let everything go. And I heard a voice in my head that says, yeah, let everything go. Whatever doesn't stick wasn't meant for you. And there was a nice release from that, because there were some things that I was holding on to. It's not that they were holding on to me. And when I relinquished the control of trying to control those outcomes or things like that, there was a big release. And this is what the divine is asking you to do here. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So there is this opportunity, and I don't feel like you cannot jump on this. There is a choice in the matter. But it does appear that if you can set these things down, that you have this long-term success, and you have the family and kids, the dog, the grandma, grandpa there. So this is kind of what's the divine is trying to give you some foresight into where this connection could take you here. Also, this breakthrough, this spiritual breakthrough, this realization of who and what you are, there's no wealth greater in all of reality, or any reality, than the realization of who and what you are. This is the greatest wealth known to man. I say known to man. It's not known to man. It's only known to this. The ego can't have it. So that does appear to be your choice. Ego or soul. So I think that's a good place to leave the reading. Leos, I want to wish you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-June to mid-July. This really looks fantastic. There is a little bit of gum on the bottom of your shoe here, but it does feel like you clean that up real nicely here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And Leos, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.